Hey guys, it's Rich.
Hey guys, it's Rich.
Today we're going to share a real brief.
Yeah, what province?
Man, broke my signage. Free today. Bringing you another.
Guys, thanks for watching this too.
Today, my fellow drivers, we're going to talk about how to get those folks to tip in the app and in cash. You got to execute on every opportunity, because remember, I don't care how great you are. Still, man, you're not getting tips on 1 out of 3 rides. Unless you're doing some stuff that they can't even do at strip clubs right now. You know who you are, Jason Brooklyn. Anyway, man, how do you make this happen? Well, first you got to have a great ride, and as we know, not all rides are going to be great. We got a lot of, hate to beat a old horse here, but we got a lot of government money in town, people who usually don't tip, but they do have money. So you got to find a way to make it possible and to give them a reason to separate their money from them and give some to you. First off, man, one of my favorite questions, and I still get it probably 5 to 6 rides. Well, I'd say I get it on about a third of my rides, so maybe 5 to 6 rides a day when I come out and go a little overboard for me. 15, 20 rides is, sometimes I get crazier than that. But anyway, man, my favorite question is when they've had a great ride, you gave them some recos, you maybe made a stop for them to help them get their party started. All of these things work together and create tips. That's why you mention these things to begin with. Hey man, we can stop real quick and grab a bottle and get some water for the room, man. I'll hang out. Don't worry about it. Just run in real quick and grab it. Let them know your time's valuable too. I think one of the mistakes a lot of drivers, I've talked to some drivers, say, oh yeah, just take your time in there. Couple of things. First off, you do get some price sensitive people. I've actually had people how much they're getting charged. I've had people ask me, how much do you charge for this stop? No, man, it's just a courtesy stop. Just run in there. The timer will run. It's like less than a quarter a minute. So if you're in there 8 minutes, it's $2 on Uber or Lyft, Classic or Sedan. A little different on the higher end rides. Again, those people are a little less price sensitive, I should say. But when you get that question, man, hey, how do you like your tip in cash or in the app? Just respond right away. Both. Let's do it. Yesterday, man, perfect example. And you got to get a couple of these rides a day. I picked up at Planet Hollywood. They were going to MGM Sig. And usually I'll joke and go, come on, you guys, that's right across the street. You could have walked that. A lot of them don't know where the hell they are though anyway. So they go, oh, really? And just started talking to them. It happened to be the female's birthday. And I said, did you get your free birthday joint yet? And they're like, what are you talking about? And I said, oh shit, we should run over to Pisos. It's right down the street. It is, a mile and a half. Matter of fact, on your birthday they're gonna give you a free joint, and then they'll give you a free birthday joint. They ended up giving these folks 2 grams, like 30, 35 bucks worth of weed. I made their day, and she got back in the car. She goes, shit, Rich, I spent all my money in there out of 20 for you. I said, that's all right. I'm gonna show you how to make it rain up in the app. Took that from my buddy TT boy, and it works, man. The guy loved it because we started talking about strip clubs, and you throw out the make it rain in conjunction with strip clubs, and it happened. So anyway, the ride I made $8.88 with my 15 minutes of wait. You just do not make any money on wait time unless you let them know your time's valuable. There's a combination of factors too. They like you. You want them to have fun. I'm not saying don't say, take your time. It's up to you, and it depends. But I let people know, my time's valuable. You got to make it worth my while. In this case, it's their birthday. They were cool. I could tell there was some money coming. So, $8.88 in the app, $20 tip in the app, 20 from Pisos. You got to turn these, 4-mile rides into $50 a couple times a day to make this worthwhile. Unless, I see the posts, 98 rides over a 4-day period on Uber over the weekend. That's just crazy, man. Yeah, you're making Uber and Lyft money. You're making yourself any after you factor in gas, your time. effort. I mean, risk. Your risk goes up with more riders in your car. Something bad happening. I mean, I hate to tell you, man, everyone's just one ride going south away from, you know, either being deactivated, which would be the lesser of, you know, the two, or being, you know, assaulted, or, you know, something worse, man. We got, again, most tourists are here to have fun, and most are respectful. I mean, I'm not saying they're respectful of our time, because drivers, let them walk all over them. Another ride yesterday, nah, I've always put stops in the app, and drivers have to do it. I go, no, it's not the way it works. I already got another ride. You got 3 minutes if you want to go hit a Bank of America ATM. You're going to the casino anyway. Just get it from there. Yeah, it's a little more. And, you know, first of all, Bank of America on the Strip, I'm not stopping while someone runs up to the food court up by MGM to get money. You know, and I have really good tip jar. Occasionally I'm surprised, but usually not. So, I mean, talk about that. Talk about, you know, what I've talked about in other videos about how little of the fare you get to keep, man. Yeah, your $14 ride from McCarran to, you know, Aria. Yeah, I get about $4.98 of it. I mean, it's just a fact. And the other thing, be careful too on Lyft with wait time, man. If it's a short ride and you're using destination filter like I do to stay within a tight zone, man, you wait 12 minutes and they're going 6 minutes, you're still only getting the minimum $3.97, man. Because all they do is subsidize whatever portion of the ride, the ride piece that doesn't equal $3.97, and that's 12 minutes of your time to make $4. I've generally found people who don't value your time aren't tippers. They're just people who take advantage of everything, the system. You know, 10,000 people lying on their couch at home collecting $800 a week while they could be out here working. Yeah, it's just a fact, man. What is it? It's a Monday. I was just at the airport. Cars were all the way out to Road D on a Monday. Like 12 cars in there. I mean, or I don't know, maybe there were more up front. I don't park in those front 2 rows typically. But anyway, man, talk to it, speak to it, tell them, man, yeah, man, make it rain, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to Vegas, man. And I live off of, you know, throw that out, man. I mean, the money in the app's just to cover gas, car payment, insurance, cell phone. I mean, I only make money when I come out and make $300-400 a day in tips, man. Throw out big numbers. Big numbers beget big numbers. And this is how you got to do it, man. I did over, what, $480 yesterday. Nearly half of that was on 2 rides. You know, you're going to make it worth my while, man. If I'm going to wait for you, you're not going to get a car. You're going to get stuck here. I mean, you can be honest. I mean, and add that value to them as well, you know, when you're dropping them. Hey, guys, I mean, I see some drivers tell them to, you know, schedule a ride. I mean, that's still no guarantee. I mean, the way Uber and Lyft work, if you end a ride nearby, they'll pull you over and expect you to wait 12 minutes for 15 cents a minute. What I do is I turn the other app on and try to take a short ride and see if I can, you know, get someone with money. You know, it's a numbers game in X and Classic especially. And you got to focus on those money or people with money rides to make things happen. So that's about it. But, you know, talk about it. Talk about the money. Man, I told some drivers, and they're seriously considering doing this, you know, putting up how much of the fare goes to them on both Uber and Lyft, because these riders don't know, man. They all think you get to keep 75%. That's the myth. Lyft and Uber perpetuate. Hopefully we're going to have some better news on this next couple of weeks here in Vegas. Stay tuned to Kickback. This could be a game changer if you like driving and you want to make money. These two, you know, right now, this is the other dirty little secret. Why Uber and Lyft neither care about driver experience nor rider experience. Currently, it's a duopoly. You don't have any other choices, or you can pay a cab 10 or 15 bucks more. And generally speaking, you know, transportation is so commoditized, people don't want to do that, you know. They want the cheap ride. Reason a lot of them don't value your time is they don't value their own fucking time. They'll wait at the fucking airport for 45 fucking minutes to get a car when I mean, shit, get a limo for 55 bucks. I don't know, maybe more than that. Anyway, my point is, you got to show the value, add the value, the money, and how you make money. I love it when they, you love doing this. Do you like doing this? All sorts of ways to pivot that to your advantage, to talk about, use the social proof that everyone else is doing it. Yeah, man, tips here, man, I get $20 tips at nearly every ride. Yeah, little embellishment, but hey, man, you got to talk about that. Maybe you'll turn a 5 into a 10 or a 3 into a 5. It all adds up. You got to get those money rides daily, the big money rides. In the Exxon Classic, you can't bank on a 15-mile Lux XL with people that have real money, because this is all government money right now. Anyway, I went a little long, but just talk, speak to it, talk about it, and the ride. Let me show you how to max out the tip in the app, man. If you've had a great ride, some of them will do it. My last ride was a double tipper. That's why I wanted to do this video. It was just the airport to Planet Hollywood, give them the lowdown on Uber and Lyft, and yeah, $7. But, I'm not getting rich, but here back at the airport, about to make some real money. Be funny, make money, guys.